Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. These readings are for the month of August. We will be looking into love and generally what's going on. It's going to be a 5-card spread where I'll be adding more cards, and 5-card spread at this point because supposedly it is break time, but you need to have your readings. Okay, so we're going to be taking a brief look at August. I will be extending these readings. Those of you that are on Patreon, of course, will have these readings for free. You get to watch all the extended readings. And those of you that are not on Patreon, you can always purchase from my website. The links will be in the description box below the video. We are in the time of Leo season. Then comes obviously Virgo. So August, a very hot month in the northern hemisphere. It is summer, everyone. Those of you that are in the southern hemisphere, I know it's very cold. And what can you do? I mean, it's all about change. All right. So let's see what is changing, what's going on in the month of August, everyone. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Much love to all of you. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Virgo. How are you? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you for being here, dear Virgo. Let's see what's going on in the month of August for you. Generally and in love. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node in Virgo. So let's see what's going on in a 5-card spread. This is a quicker than usual reading. Let's see what the energies are for Virgo, please, Spirit, as it's almost your birthday, dear Virgo, so it should be a bit of a quiet time for you. What's going on? We've got the 8 of Wands at the foundation, the Temperance card. Recent past is the Strength card. Crowning you is the 7 of Wands. And the potential outcome is the 3 of Swords. So not an easy time, dear Virgo. Obviously, looks here as though you've been holding back, or someone's been holding back from you. It's not the right time right now. And when I say it's not the right time, because there is a 3 of Swords is a disappointment. I don't know if this is your disappointment or this is someone else that you could be disappointing, because Temperance at your foundation, this is the seed, right? And this is Spirit trying to turn lead into gold. It does talk about timing, right? And I don't know if you're at a physical distance with someone that you want to connect with. There's a lot of desire and passion here. And we've also got Strength cards. So we've got Sagittarius and we've got Leo. So a couple of major arcana cards, strong cards. The Strength card does speak to someone holding themselves back. This is also a very passionate connection, or the ability to create something. You understand the strength that you've got, the power that you've got, even though it looks like you're fighting a lot of battles. So it's as though either someone is blocking you and holding you back, or there's a lot of work that needs to be done. You need to stand strong, and even if this is something that is not what others want, okay, I feel as though you may be treading on some toes here, because how I see the 7 of Wands is you've come to a point of success, but now it's more about keeping on going. Don't give up now, I feel I need to tell you. And the sevens are always conflict, but obviously with the 7 of Wands, you've got the upper hand here. But there is a disappointment here. This is like a setback. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the Death card. The Death card is Scorpio. So some sort of a transformation and a change. Something needs to be dropped, to be let go of. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. Dear Virgo, I will be taking another layer before we extend the reading. For those of you that are interested in the extended reading, you will find the link beneath in the description box. Let's see what's going on in love, because here I see a heartbreak, a disappointment. Now, of course, you know, this doesn't have to be only love. This could be in relation to work. But remember that Temperance is saying, and we've got 2 cards of patience, that maybe it's not the time now yet. You have to keep going. Virgo and love in August. Stay optimistic about your love life. And I'm going to say not only love life, but also whatever you're trying to create. Positive thinking and faith. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Flirtation, I feel I could say this is flirting with the possibility of what you're hoping for to manifest, to do so. Be lighthearted, make the effort, continue the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, and you know, the make the effort, these do like, I mean, they're children, right? Which can speak to trust, or there's children in the picture here, or it's very similar to the 6 of Cups for me, which does speak about a soulmate connection. Okay, and if someone is, because 3 of Swords can speak to a love triangle with the Death card as a general energy. Remember, Scorpio is all about something dying, something that you're letting go of. Something, you know, needs to be let go of to make space, to make room. And it is a major arcana card, so it's a big deal. It is a big deal. That your life is going through major change. Pluto. Okay, let's see what the Lenormand has for Virgo in August. We've got the magnifying glass, so you're looking closely at details. You're studying something. We've got a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion, maybe too many people in the picture here. You're taking a couple of steps back, trying to move forward. You're still working on things here, but there is an illusion about how to get out of a situation that's very difficult for you. There's a lot going on that you don't know about, I feel here. But with the birds here, I see that there will be news coming through. There will be communication that may give you the indication of what's really going on, because I see the magnifying glass as very much the detective, which you are, Virgo. Oh, and we've got the dice, which does speak to a gamble, taking a risk on something. Some of you, and Virgo is not very much of a risk taker. That's the thing. That's probably why you felt stuck. What this is telling me is, dear Virgo, you need to take a risk. You need to take a gamble. And maybe if you've been dealing with another person, maybe they're not willing to take the risk. But, you know, two can speak to a choice. Let's take one more on that dice. And we've got, it's the divine masculine that's willing or not to take a choice. Okay, so we do have someone that's Martian, Mars ruled. He's wearing Mars on his chest. So, dear Virgo, Mars is just, as I'm doing this reading before August, Mars is just ingressing into Virgo. So it could be talking about the time as the sun is moving through Virgo, or when Mars is in Virgo. We've got someone very passionate, very, very sexual here, a divine masculine. So I don't know if this is you. I feel that this is the other person, dear Virgo. Okay, someone that is Mars ruled. So it could be Scorpio. Scorpio is very strong, but also Leo. Sorry, what am I saying? Scorpio and Mars, both Mars and Scorpio. But Mars has been transiting through Leo recently, so maybe they've been trying to hold back on taking a risk. This is a love relationship where someone's taking a risk or a gamble. And this probably has to do with the past, because remember that the Six of Cups is like a card of nostalgia. So you're dealing with someone from the past. Maybe they've been going through a transformation. King of Wands. King of Wands, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You see, someone who's very passionate. More than likely Leo. We've got fixed signs here. We've got Scorpio and Leo, which are in square to each other. And we've got the Six of Pentacles here. Has there been equal giving and receiving with this person? Even if this is a business venture, has there been equal giving and receiving? Looks like the Wheel of Fortune is here, so there is an ending. And this could speak to legalities. King of Wands could be going through the transformation, could be going through divorce. Okay, if this is someone that you are dealing with, let's see what the Karma Dharma is for Virgo in the month of August. And we have Aquarius and Heal. We have the Star card, dear Virgo. So we are having a second full moon in the sign of Aquarius in the month of August. The first full moon happened in July, on the 23rd, 24th of July. And we're going to have a second consecutive full moon in the sign of Aquarius, which, dear Virgo, for those of you that are Sun or Rising Virgo, this is your daily routine, your work, your health. And I don't know if, you know, the star does speak to a wish fulfillment. It does speak to a hope. Stay optimistic, it says here, about your love life. Don't lose hope. And heal, it speaks of healing. So the star can also speak to communication with someone that's at a physical distance. Could be someone that is at a physical distance to you, where this is a big gamble for them to move forward towards this connection. Let's take another layer of cards and see what's going on. What's going on for Virgo, please, Spirit? Eight of Wands, flight, travel, messages of love, quick movement. And we've got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is usually a third person, the other woman. I don't know, dear Virgo, if you're the other woman, the other person, the third party, or you could be dealing with someone that has got another partner, another love connection that's hidden. The High Priestess does speak to, it is Virgo, Pisces, so you need to trust your intuition. What's going on with the Temperance? Remember that the High Priestess does speak to a lot of secrets. This could be secret love messages. We've got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, someone that's wanting to go on that journey. Yeah. Someone who's willing to take a risk and go on that journey. Page of Wands, message. A message of desire, passion. Someone who likes to travel the world. Remember, it's the minor arcana of the Fool. Let's look at the Strength card. And we've got, there we go, the Lovers. So you see, this is a choice between two. The Lovers is a very powerful union. This is a very magnetic, very strong connection. It's not only a sexual connection, it's also heartfelt. Leo is the heart. Now this is Gemini. Gemini is where the North Node is. Till the end of the year, obviously, someone is going to have to make a decision between two. Remember, Gemini is, I choose between two. I'm having trouble making a choice. We've got the dice here as well. Let's look at the Death card, the general energy. And we've got the King of Cups, Scorpio. We had the King of Wands before. So, dear Virgo, you may be choosing. You may be choosing between a fire sign and a water sign. King of Cups is usually Scorpio, right? Someone who is very sexual. Yes, it could be the same person because Mars rules Scorpio. Okay. Could be the same person where, you know, this person was showing up as more fiery. Now they're showing up as more emotional. And I'm just wondering, because we've got the Three of Swords and the heel, Aquarius, wondering if you're dealing with an Aquarius as well. If you were in another connection, dear Virgo. Let's take one more on that King of Cups and the Death card. We've got the Hermit. So you're looking for the answers. Or this King of Cups has been going through transformation. They're looking for the answers. They've grown spiritually. And look at that. He can see the snake here. He's seen the light. He's seen that there is a snake here. And the snake does speak to transformation. But the snake also speaks to the forbidden fruit. It's poison, but it's also medicine, the snake. Seven of Wands crowning you. We've got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. In this deck here, I see it as bittersweet. I mean, it is, you know, your cup is overflowing, but these could also be tears. It is the Piscean card. It shows, you know, Pisces all over it, which Pisces, dear Virgo, for you is your house of partnerships. Those of you that are Sun in Virgo, rising Virgo, obviously Pisces is across from you. Let's look at the Three of Swords, because, you know, continuing to make the effort could bring this Ace of Cups to you. Tears of joy, these could be as well. Let's see what's the Three of Swords. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Someone is going through divorce. Could be you, could be the other person. Dear Virgo, the Wheel of Fortune is an ending. And the Wheel of Fortune is also Sagittarius. It's Jupiter. Now, Jupiter has moved into Aquarius. It's retrograding. So Jupiter is going to help, you know, where Saturn is moving through Aquarius. Jupiter can speak to help, but it can also speak to divorce, separation. That's interesting. And, you know, the Hermit can also speak to, could speak to someone who is wise, someone who is an advisor, could be a psychologist, could be anything that this King of Cups is asking advice from. You know, the Hermit could also be a doctor. So I'm just wondering if this King of Cups is not going through emotional hardship, physical hardships, and therefore they haven't had it easy, it looks like here, because they've been going through a major transformation. Maybe there's been an ending, dear Virgo. Maybe you put an ending if you are connected to this King of Cups. Let's look at the Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to take one more. And we've got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands does speak to success, recognition. And this could also be a very big blow to someone's ego. This disappointment with the Three of Swords. Six of Wands can also speak to, it's the Leo energy. Dear Virgo, some of you may have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with another Leo. And remember that we're talking about fixed signs. We've got Scorpio, right? We've got Leo, very fixed signs. They don't like change. We do have some, we've got mutable energies here as well, which I like to see, which don't, you know, sort of go with the changes. Now, I'm going to say here that whatever is ending for you will bring you success. Whatever you are severing ties from in your life, because as I said, the Wheel of Fortune It goes up and it comes down and it changes. It's fate. It's the wheel of fate. It's all about divine timing, and this could be talking about the time of Sagittarius. Maybe even Scorpio and Sagittarius, where you will have the ability to become successful, to succeed in what this is all about. We go from the 8, 7, and 6. It's as though you're dealing with something from the past. And if this is in relation to business, whatever decision you're making and your patience and your perseverance, I'm going to say, because the Three of Swords is a disappointment. You keep going, you keep believing. The Wheel of Fortune is your beliefs. It's you trusting that you can succeed and the possibility is here. It's saying to make the effort, don't give up. And we've got the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune here. So someone is coming out of the shadows and there will be success, whether this is a love connection. You could be dealing with someone that's quite successful. Okay, but this was a very humbling Three of Swords here. Setback. And this could also speak to dealing with someone that's had their heart broken and maybe they're needing healing. This could be physical healing. Like this could be someone who's got heart problems here. But with the right, we've got heal, right? With the right medicine, science, Aquarius is science. With the right medicine, the right knowledge on how to go about healing one's broken heart, metaphorically or physically, there will be success. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Ace of Wands, which is the potential for a new beginning. The light comes on. Where there was darkness, now there's light. And what I noticed here in the card is these chains are broken. Someone is freeing themselves up from something that was difficult. Someone is freeing themselves from a situation that was very difficult here. As you can see, we've got the maze, we've got the dice, which means a gamble that's going to pay off. All right, dear Virgo. So Six of Wands, beautiful card. The ability to come into balance, into harmony. This is recognition for hard work that's been done. Remember that the card of the Strength card is a card of knowing the power that you hold within you. And with the Lovers here, I mean, two very strong sexual cards as well. Now, this is a very passionate connection as well. It's secretive. The fact that it's secretive means that there is a third person here, or someone is keeping you in the shadows until they know that it's all good, because you could be dealing with someone that's quite well known. I mean, the star does speak to fame and fortune, right? And looks like your fame and your fortune is changing, dear Virgo. You know, the Wheel of Fortune does speak to fame and fortune and abundance and expansion and justice and truth. Having that Six of Wands on top of it is just what the doctor ordered. Yeah. And crowning you on your mind is you beginning something, okay? Someone filling that cup for you, because Virgo is always about providing a service. I feel that you've done the work, dear Virgo. Now you're hoping to receive that from someone else. You've got a couple of aces here. So new beginnings, the potential is here. Grab your chance, right? Stay on it, dear Virgo. Let's see what else we've got in the extended. Other than that, I do hope that this resonates. Thank you so much. Love and light, dear Virgo. Ta-da.